video. I got some questions on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and answer some of them. One of them was, what baits do you use when you fish there that give you success at White Rock? This is from Dallas Soccer Kid. Then I got another one. Hey, I'm a new fisher at White Rock Lake. Was wondering how do you set up your line with weights, bobbers, etc. And then I got another one, guy, J Clown Walk. From J Clown Walk, I see you got yourself an Abu Garcia. Is that the Hank Parker series? So I'm going to answer that one, but no, it's not. Let me see. Hang on. And then I got one more from the Dallas Soccer Kid. He wanted to know if do you cast and reel immediately or just leave it in? So I'm going to cover some of that. I'm going to try to in one or two videos here. Basically, I'm going to show you some of my gear right quick. I got two bags pretty much. I got good deals on this. This is a really heavy duty bag. I think it came from the RV Navy store. And it's got a shoulder strap. I usually just keep this, if I'm on the boat, I have it with me on the boat, or I have it in the car with me as a backup. And I keep some, I've got other fish attractants too. This one's a Berkley power bait for bass. I put that on Texas rig worms and just kind of ooze some on your worm. I've also got some Kickin' Bass, I believe it is. And Yum makes this other one. It comes in a spray bottle. It smells like garlic or something like that. I'm going to go over some of what I keep in here. These are some top water baits. These are the H2O frogs that I've been using. These work pretty well, and they look really realistic on the water. Also, this is a spinner bait. I haven't even used it yet, but I've seen guys using them and having some moderate success with catching bass. You got to watch some of this stuff though with these hooks exposed. You can get hung up. I guess that's to be expected. And this is another frog. I haven't used this guy yet, but it looks like it would be pretty good, pretty realistic looking. Just a plain old box. Makes this good quality box. You can get them at Walmart. Also, I think this one's going to come out working pretty well for me too. It's a red-eyed shad with a little square bill. So I haven't used that guy yet, but I've used some similar and had some success. In here, basically, I just keep my lines. Now, I use everything from Stren. This is a 15-pound Stren, high impact. It's a high visibility green. I also use 12-pound H2O Express monofilament. This works really good, easy to deal with, a little easier on your reels. I also use some cheaper stuff. Zebco 15-pound test that comes in the blue. This has worked pretty good for me. And I kind of fluctuate. I go from lower end stuff to higher end stuff. This is some Zebco 15-pound. And don't underestimate these so-called lower end lines. I've had a lot of success. Even on this 12-pound, I've caught some 4- and 5-pound bass on this stuff, and it worked. It didn't fail me at all. Easy knots to tie. So that's one bag of my gear. This other one, this is the one I keep on me pretty much at all times, and this is a real good bag. I got this for $1 at Walmart. It actually was on clearance. And I think they were typically $15 to $20 somewhere in that area. It's a Flambeau Outdoors, and basically it's got this on top. I don't ever really use that for anything, but I guess you could for a water bottle or something. In the back, I usually just keep some pliers, pen, and paper in case I need to write something down. But these are my main tools. Long needle nose pliers, got some cutters in here. Those come in handy, and some small cutters if I get in the jam, need to cut a hook. Toenail clippers, these come in handy when you're cutting lines, or hell, if you got to trim your toenails, haha. Anyway, got to stop and give them a clipping. Anyway, this is another tool I keep with me, very handy. It's got a bottle opener on it, all the little, toothpicks, tweezers. The main thing I use this for are the scissors. Comes in handy when you're cutting line. So that's a good tool to have with you. I'm going to cover, I've got a LED light, cap light I keep with me as a backup too. Got my batteries, I usually keep in here extra batteries. This is a good one. It's basically just 3 LEDs, and it's got one black light. It's a LED, so you can see some line at night. Like, I'll go back to this. If you're doing night fishing, this works out really well on some lines because you can see that real well in the dark if you need to kind of get a reference. Also, it's just got these come in handy. They're cheap and they work really good. If you need to find your way and check your line and retie and that type of thing. Some of the questions that were asked, I'm going to cover some of the main bait, my go-to bait. I'm going to give you my secrets. They're not really my secrets, but they're just basically information I'll share with you. My go-to bait is this one. Let's see here. Yum makes it. They're not easy to get. They're actually kind of harder to find. It's a ribbon tail black neon. They've got this they're kind of nasty. They've got this salty shit all over them like margarita salt. And this greasy slime. In the water they look real wicked. They really look alive. They've got this tail that's just whipping around like a little snake. And this is my go-to bait. It hasn't failed me yet. I've had a lot of success on that bait. And black Berkley power worms. My friends that kind of taught me, they used to do tournaments, and their go-to bait is a pumpkin seed. And this one works real well too, but I've had more success with the black. And I'm just going to go through the soft plastics kind of fast and what I have, because I know the tape's rolling here. I've got Zoom pumpkin chartreuse. These are some new ones I got. These are blue fleck. They work pretty good. This one is watermelon red glitter. I've got some baby pocket crawl Bama bugs. Strawberry red glitter. This is a nice one here, sour grape. Good color, got a lot of sparkle in it. This is another one, black grape. That works pretty good too. And got some lizards. These work good. I got salt on them. Watermelon U-tail. Those work good too. Salt plus, super salt plus. Green pumpkin, these work good too. This is a bigger one, worm here. I forget what size is on that. They're big though, they're thick. And this is watermelon candy. These work pretty good. And black red fleck. These are the Crazy Legs Chigger Craw. So I've had a lot of success on those. Those are my main baits that I use. I'm not opposed to using it. I'll take advice too if you have some advices for me. By no means do I claim to know everything. I got a little insight and it works. I've been having some moderate success catching fish, but this is my main bag I keep with me. Also, I'm going to show you some of the things that I keep with me. This is the main thing. I keep this on me. Just still fingernail trimmers. They're lightweight. And you can just kind of keep them on your pant pocket, and I keep a little retractable chain that I can trim with, and they're cheap. I think I paid like $1 for this at Walmart, and so that works really well for cutting line too to keep on you. I keep my weights in a little mint box, Altoids mint box, and then these smaller ones I keep my hooks in. And this is my main hook that I use. I really like this one. I've had a lot of success with it. Gamakatsu makes it. It's a 3/0. Pretty powerful, pretty good hook there. You don't want to get one of these in you. You're going to be very careful. You want to research that too, videos on how to get these out of you if you get one in. And you'll see some guys with some videos on YouTube. With these, they actually take them and stick them in their arm and then pull them back out. So I just want to stress that a little bit. You don't want to get this in your eyes. You can probably take that anywhere in your body and deal with it. Don't get them in your eyeballs. I've seen guys get them in their face. I had a friend get one stuck in his lip when we were kids, and it was pretty messy. Cut his lip pretty good right here. He was standing behind another friend and got it hooked here. My dad actually cut the barb and pulled it out, but left him a nasty scar. He still got it. How are we doing on time? Okay. I'm going to cover the rod. I think we've got enough time to do this. I'm going to cover the rods that I use. This is a pretty cheap rod, just about a $15, $16 rod. It's a Shakespeare Excursion, and it's a 6/6 medium heavy. Now this is a really nice, this is about a $60 reel that I've got on here. I think Pfluger makes it. It's a Templar. It's got this button you push and remove this plate, and it's got these magnets in here for your settings. Nice star wheel for your drag, clicks. Real easy to use. Very good action on this thing. Nice knurled braking system here. This is easy to use, easy to get a hold of. This is a good one. These are my main rods. I've only got 3 of them right now. This is my other one. I've had this for quite a few years now, but I switched out. It had a barrel, the old school barrel made in Sweden that Abu makes, but I took it off and put this low profile bait caster on it. It works really well. This is an Ambassador tournament grade 6/6. And very good worm rod. This one is the Silver Max. I'm real impressed with this. I like it for the money. It works real good. Also, I've got one other one I'm going to show you. This is made by Pinnacle. It's an Inertia Limited with an Inertia Finesse reel, and this one works really well too. It's a 6/6. Very good rod and reel for the money. So I'm gonna cover another video here in a minute. I'm running out of time on this one. Talk to you later.